Hello, welcome to Soda Dungeon. Now, I did previously upload a video before, and it was I uploaded it to YouTube. When I actually saw the actual video, it only showed a small screen. The rest of the screen was black, and I've got like a massive TV, so I could just about see it on my TV. But trying to view it on YouTube, it would not. You couldn't see anything, and that's not really what I wanted to give. So, unfortunately, I tried. I deleted that video, tried to upload it again, but the file was corrupted, so I'm having to redo this again. Unfortunately, you missed it because I had gone to. I was on Dimension 2, if you remember, and the next boss was Dungeon level 200. Now, I defeated him, and I got this little pink guy, as you can see, he's floating here, yeah. So, and I also got a relic, another relic, so I opted for the health. You can, like I said, there's three to choose from. You can choose whatever you want. Currently, I've got the strength and the health at the moment. You know, that's how I've done things before. It's easiest for me. And yeah, so going into my new dimension, I bought a few things from the VIP. I bought the coat, which says my preferences for the class. Stables, which give me a pet. Gnomes, which give me extra essence in the dungeon. Uh, Inherit, so this one I upgraded, and even if you upgrade it once, it's better than nothing before you go to the next dimension, because I've upgraded this to 6, so I got 6 grand coming into this new dimension, and I was able to uh, put auto equip to never, get my dinner boys, then put the equip to always. So it was easiest to do that instead of starting off with 0 like the last time, and I had to go into the dungeon once to get some money to be able to get the dinner boys. So that's easy. And also I've also done this P warp thing, which now that I've got to a new dimension, it's put me straight to level 290. So I don't have to start all the way from 1 just to get to 300 to go to the next dimension. And the magic well, like I says, if you do not want to, if you do not want to buy anything, uh, buy anything before you go to a new dimension, then you don't have to. But the magic well is one of the things that I would recommend doing, because this is a magic well here, and it converts 5k gold into essence. And if you purge all your stuff, like last time, before you couldn't see it, but I purged and I got like 5.7k in gold, and I just got 1 essence for that, which gave me enough to actually upgrade my strength to level 10. And then I've just done a few runs and I got it to level 4, the health one. But yeah, okay, so I've got all my guys. Like I says, I got the dinner boys before I did a run, which you couldn't have seen it because the file was corrupted. But you can see that I got the forks and the bibs. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what the Lair of Despair is. So if I click on that, like it says, level 1 will give you will cost no essence. Level 10 will cost you 10 essence. It's just, and also I got this tick thingy with the extra 10% gold, and it gives you more gold. It gives you more gold, and you get better weapons for this. So yes, I want to warp. Okay, so let's put this on. See, I got 275 on this one. instead of 3 when you start on level 1 on the other dungeon. But they are quite harder to kill. But I guess that's what you get, really, because you know, it's meant to be harder. So yeah, I'm on level 7 at the moment. I'm not really progressing as quickly as I would on the other dungeon, but yeah. See, I don't want to go to the other dungeon and do 200 level 290 yet, mainly because what I want to do is um, I want to get the healers first, because the healer's knight and the thief. Uh, yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but this is how I found that it's easiest for me. Like I said, you get a small uh, ad at the top. Like I said, you can press the off and it'll remove itself. Pick a treasure. I'll pick that one. Get 53 gold. Wahey. Uh, and I died. So I got pretty much, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, you can revive your team, but I don't really want to do that because I know I'm gonna die in like two more battles anyway. So I got 1 essence and 5.9, which is pretty good considering. So let's try a conjuring. Let's try all conjures. Like I said, refresh with a bed if you want better stuff. Let's go back to now. Like I says, as you can see, 10 essence. Now I haven't really got 10 essence, and don't really want to spend 10 essence, because then I'm gonna die in like one. So let's go back in. Yes. On. Oh, da, da, da. This is just. It's quicker doing it this way to get money, you know. Um, well, I've found it is anyway. Um, just so you know, if you have any questions about this game, um, don't don't be frightened to actually ask, because you know we all are new to games, and if this is a new game that you just started, uh, and I mean most of the games that I play, um, I've always played it and then figured out something that would have helped me in the beginning of a game, but because I had no one around to actually help, uh, it kind of made things just harder for me. So it's just easier to have. Um, it's just easier this way to ask someone how do you do this and get the answer instead of, because like I said, I didn't know how to get the dinner boys at all. I ended up having to ask, and I was on dimension 10, for long in the game. It would have been easier for me to actually have the forks. But, you work with what you've got, really. And, yeah. Oh, gosh. It'll take forever to kill. Uh, Comes to something when the ruffians do more, does more damage than your conjurers. No, I don't want to do that. I got 2 swords. Great. Okay. Yeah, you do get an ad, but if you want to get the ad off, you'll find airplane mode on your system. If you press that, you won't get an ad anymore, but then all your stuff, so if you're waiting on like messages or you can't visit the internet at all, yeah, so let's see my sodas. So I can actually get that. So I'll now get healers. That's what I want to do. I want to get as many healers as I possibly can, and healers, yes, fork. Okay, there is one thing I want to do. Yeah, this fire thing isn't very good. It only damages the entire group for 15. They're good on battles when you first begin, but then when you get to like level like just past 10, you'll find that it doesn't work as well. Let's go back to level 1 and the healers. So yes, let's auto on. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, I like this game. It's fun to play. It is quite slow when you first start off. It's like grinding. Then when you get to a certain point, you gotta restart it all again to get to a new dimension. So you can't really progress past like level 1500 unless you like in the warriors dimension, but you'll see that all further on in the game. What I will say is when you play this game, just try and have fun. I tend to leave it going for when I know that I'm able to do things for a long period of time. So I'll go into the dungeon, the actual normal dungeon, go to level like 50 or something, and just let it grind away while I'm doing something, whether I'm whether I'm just doing something else. I can just leave it to do its own thing and it'll keep grinding. At the beginning of the game, when you actually get into it, you can't really do that unless you've gone away for like a short period of time. But if you've got something to do, like cleaning your room and or cleaning wherever, you can just leave this on the side. It'll just continue, you know, grinding for you, get money, essence, and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing really, because as you can tell with the stuff in the VIP, they cost a lot of money. So I just left it to do whatever it is, making sure that it doesn't go past the boss, because I wanted to show you what the boss says and everything like that. But unfortunately I couldn't, which is quite annoying. But hopefully this one doesn't do that. Hopefully this will be a bit better and you'll be able to see, this time you'll be able to see what actually happens. Okay, so I'm just going to continue. I don't really want to go through the doors. What level am I on? Level 16. So, and like I says, the healers just heal ya. They let you go past any levels that you could with any other fighter. I shouldn't really call them fighters because there is actually a one of the fighters actually called a fighter, and okay. I don't really think I'll be able to get to past level 20, but we're gonna try. We're gonna give it our damned hardest. Uh, the more HP you have on the healers, the better it is. Because, like I said, when you get like halfway, so oh god, that's not good. It's not good. It's not good. When you get halfway, or mostly halfway, the healers will end up healing each other. So the higher your health is, the higher bosses you can do. Z does like 42 damage. Now, two people attack the same your person, you could die. Now, if I had 200 health and three of them attacked the same person, I'd still be able to heal and I'd still be fine. So, yep, I've got past level 20, which is good. Let's pick a treasure. I've got a magnum shield. I don't even remember how much gold I got at the moment. So let's come out. So I got 22.8. Yeah, I don't really want to carry on because it just drags the battles too. So it's just easier to come out, grab your oh, sorry, grab your party again, and then go back in. And of course, like I said, I've already set this guy for my save. So to save, pick what you want, what weapons you want, and then if you got the coats unlocked, you can save there. So that's what I've done because I really do want the forks at the moment. They give me like 60% chance for a critical, and it's just it's better than nothing. So back to level 1 of despair. So I'm just saying thanks so much for the people who've actually liked my videos, people who've actually watched this series and my boss clicker series. The first 2 episodes of my boss clicker, I couldn't get audio for it at all, so those are the only 2 without audio, but all of my other videos have audio, so you can I'll give you tips, tricks, and other stuff that might help you. But yeah, I'm thankful for people who have just been there, just helped me out. Well, help me out, subscribe to me. I've got 9 subscribers now. I'm elated. I'm so elated, to be honest. And I know, share the videos out if you want. If you think someone might like this game, just send them the video their way. And then but it's not imperative that you do that. If you don't want to do that, it's fine. Yeah. So I mean, like, if you have any questions about the game, please don't hesitate to comment below, and I'll try and explain as best as I can, or I'll just make another video to pretty much explain if I have so many people asking questions. I do actually like to get to everyone's comment, because I ain't got that many people who actually comment on these. I do like to get to everyone who actually does comment, so I do try and upload videos every single day, whether it's boss clicker or soda dungeon or if I find another video, because I have actually found another game that I actually do like, and I've actually reset the whole thing, so hopefully that'll be either uploaded tonight or tomorrow, but it's called Speed Clicker. Yes, my channel is dedicated to clicker/idle games, but preferably games that aren't very well known, because everyone knows like clicker heroes. Everyone knows well, most people know about this game now. It is quite a more popular game now that it's been put on Steam, so it's not just for Android and iOS anymore. Yeah, so stick at these sort of games. I mean, they're quite unique, and it takes a certain sort of person to actually uh, play games like this. I play them because it's very therapeutic to me. Even though most people, they ask, "Oh, why do you play these games? They're so boring. They've got no goals to them." But they, which in a case, they kind of don't have any goals to them. Unless you're someone like me and you kind of create goals. That's pretty much what I do all the time. I tend to get a game, I get far into the game like I do with Boss Clicker, and I just say, okay, I like this game, I'm obsessed with this game, so I'll make goals. So once I get far into this game, I'll say, okay, I want to make a goal of, I want to get to level 10,000 or something, and that'll be my goal. I don't know why that popped up, because I've got airplane mode on. But yeah, I do have a load of people that actually kind of complain about the ads. But like I said, in this one you can actually buy no ads for 1 million. I haven't bought that yet because I haven't got the money. But and the same with my the Boss Clicker. Everyone's like complaining, oh, you know what, there's ads on my phone and blah blah blah. And then you think about it, Soda Dungeon and Boss Clicker, what happens is, what I found is that they don't ask for money. So a load of games out there, they kind of throw it down your throat in order to progress quicker, or in order to do this, in order to do that, you need to put money into the game, which I don't mind. The fact of the matter is, I don't mind, as long as they're not shoving it down my throat. Whereas Soda Dungeon, Boss Clicker, they don't do that. What they do is they'll say, okay, you can do it if you want. We're not gonna force you to do it. They don't really go on about in-app purchases and much, and they also give you the option of buying the stuff from in-game gold rather than gold outside. So it gives you an option whether you want to support the developer. And so when you got free games like this, in order to get their money, they have like ads. So you can expect them to put a few ads up, and a load of people don't understand that, where it's a free game. Yes, it's a free game, but they've spent so many hours, so much time, and they want to get at least something out of it. So like ads are going to be a part of games like this, but they're not overly done, so at least then you're not constantly having an ad pop up. That's why always you got that thingy that says tick for the ad. Yeah, you can buy the ad well, you can take the ad off with the 1 million gold, as I've just shown you. But you can also get 10% more gold by having an ad banner, and that gives money to the developer as well. So, you know, it helps them, and it also helps you. It's a win-win, I think, anyway. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much what I do when I'm like not, well, when I'm not videoing. I'm either trying to progress into another game, or I'm just letting this go through, just making sure that I grind a lot. I get a lot of stuff, and oh gosh, one of my healers died by a teddy bear. So yeah, you can see my Android. Now, I forgot to, yes, so there is one thing, stables. Now, as you saw in the VIP section, you get stables, which give you pets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this dungeon, and Robbie is now level 2. Okay, so this, you got your tavern here, and right next to it here is the stables. So if I click on the stables, for Android players you will get Robbie, which is the little Android man. Unfortunately on iOS, and also I'm not quite sure on Steam whether you actually get another pet. I know on iOS you don't, but on Steam I don't know whether you get an extra pet like you do on this Android one. But if you've got on Android, you get this, and it gives you 1% chance of better items. But each level you do, you get 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%. It goes up to level 6, and so do all these. This one's the free one for the iOS platforms. 5%, well, 5 plus 5 MP to each member. It's alright, I suppose. And then you get these ones that go up from 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million. I tend to like that one, but it costs 4 million at the moment, and I can't afford it, so Robbie will have to do. So I'm just going to go back into the dungeon one more time and, you know, get as much money as I possibly can. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind, and then just before I'm able to go to Dimension 4, I'm going to also upload another video. I might able to get to like Dimension 4 anyway, because of that, but I'm not going to do that yet because I want to upgrade these two a little more. So and I mean I could actually do it, do the grinding on this one, but it doesn't give me as much money. But this one, yeah, it's a short trip as well, but I get more. Don't have to kill as many monsters to be able to get more money. It just seems easiest to me. And I have 7 essence at the moment. 8 essence actually. Now, sometimes you actually see a glow around the monster, and if you do, that's an indication that you can actually get essence from that monster, which is always good. Have you ever noticed that actually looks like a Pikachu? A blue Pikachu. Oh gosh. Yeah. I do try and, you know, I do try and have a sense of humour when playing these sorts of games, because you know this game is actually quite humorous at times, with with the text that they say. Yeah, you'll find out when you start playing this game. Like I says, it's slow to begin with, but after a while, you find that you can do more things. There's more things to unlock. Uh, but like I says, it's entirely up to you what you actually pick when you go into the new dimensions. You usually get about three options for the bottles. But you don't have to pick the ones that I have. It's from my own experience how I played it before is what easiest for me. But if you want MP first, then go right ahead, get as much MP as you want. And then if you want health or you want critical chance, where you do get a bottle with critical chance, but you can only upgrade it like a maximum level about 15, or is it 25? I can't remember. But yeah, like I says, health would be easiest at the moment to get further into this. So yeah. This one looks like ice cream. Actually, that kind of makes it funny. Ice cream. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I've got a weird sense of humour. Yeah. Just kill. Oh. Oh, sugar. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little tip as well for you guys. So, if I exit the dungeon, okay, I got 12.4, 1 essence, way. So, a little tip for you guys is, say like, if I, okay, so say like, soda, okay, thief. So like if I come out of the dungeon, I've finally got 15k, yay! Uh, yeah, I can actually buy this thief. What I would tend to do first is actually hire your party first. Oh gosh, no, I don't want that. So hire your party first before actually buying what you want, if you got like 15k. Because that way, because I found sometimes I forgot about it. I got, oh yeah, I got 15k, and then I've clicked on it, bought it, and then I'm having to use soda junkies because I can't afford the healers, pretty much. So just make sure you do that. Also, you have this uh, thing. You get 1,000 gold, difficulty 1 all the way up. You get essence as well, which I don't really want to do. Not yet, anyway. I want to get to difficulty number 9, but it's unlocked to level 310 from this dungeon. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. All I have to say on this video. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, like it, thumbs up. If you dislike this video, just give it a thumbs down. And you know, for more content, for hopefully daily, just subscribe, new videos, new content, new clicker games. So if you're into this, that sort of stuff, just subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.